I'm Russell Jaffe for Course Hero, and here are 10 things you probably didn't know about the Iliad. Ready for battle? Let's go! Homer's epic had a profound effect on Greek military culture. Alexander the Great created an army based on its values of conquest. Greek generals used it as a guide on how to employ crafty battle tactics like those used by Odysseus. While the ancients considered the Iliad to be historical, many have doubted the city of Troy ever existed. However, geologists who studied the text carefully presented evidence that the site of Hisarlik in Turkey was a near-perfect match to the landscape detailed by Homer. Patroclus is portrayed as Achilles' closest confidant. Numerous literary critics, however, argue that Patroclus was, in fact, Achilles' lover, which makes sense, as homosexuality was deeply ingrained in ancient Greek culture. The action film Troy tells the story of Homer's epic with numerous plot deviations. The Greek gods were completely excised from the story. Also present in the film? Llamas! Odd, since the movie is set in ancient Turkey, not Peru, where llamas are indigenous. According to legend, the Trojan Prince Brutus escaped the fall of Troy and landed on what is now the UK long before the arrival of the Romans. There, he founded the City of London. All British kings were said to be descended from this figure. However, this is now considered to be entirely fictional. Known as the Venetus A, this manuscript was copied in the 10th century. It features important critical commentary from ancient scholars on the epic cycle, and a collection of 12 ancient Greek poems. With the exception of the Iliad and the Odyssey, the poems have been lost. In 1939, French philosopher Simone Weil wrote about the impact of the epic on warfare throughout the centuries. She argued that it praises the use of force, which enslaves both the conquered and the conqueror in brutality. She said this behavior has been repeated throughout history, including during World War II. American psychologist Julian Jaynes is notable for his bicameral mind theory, which suggests consciousness arose in the later centuries BCE rather than at the time of the evolution of the biological human. He references the Iliad in support, noting the blind servitude of men, either to their leaders, gods, or hallucinations. The protagonists of Shakespeare's Troilus and Cressida are mere side characters in Homer's epic, but Shakespeare focuses on their stories with an anti-Homeric Trojan bias. It portrays Achilles as an angst-ridden coward instead of an unstoppable hero. For instance, he kills an unarmed Hector, making him look like a cowardly fighter who plays dirty. While Homer certainly did not found the religion of the ancient Greeks, the classical historian Herodotus claimed that it was the poets, not the priests, who designed the deities' personalities, lineages, and titles.